Alright, what's up YouTube? Come on here during my cardio session. Do a little talk about cardio, why you should be doing cardio, or why maybe you don't have to do cardio, and how to program your cardio. So first off, why you should be doing cardio. Well, if you're out of shape and you're trying to lose weight, it's kind of one of the first things you can grab to kind of start putting yourself in that deficit you need to lose weight. So if you're just trying to lose weight, it's a good tool. Start out slow and low. What I mean by that is if you're walking or whatever, do a slow, brisk walk, and the time should be around 20 to 30 minutes. Even if you split it up during the day, small walks during the day will even work, especially for fat loss. It's real good. You just kind of have to program it into your day and find what works best for you. But yeah, that's kind of how I would go about starting out for like a fat loss client. But for someone who's like competitive and like a bodybuilder and already has like a base of muscle, you know, they're not too out of shape, I would probably lean towards more steps at first with them, and as we get deeper into the diet or prep phase, I would then add in some cardio when needed. I'll just kind of run through my current setup right now. So it's 5 days a week, 30 minutes on the treadmill, incline walk. So if you are doing the treadmill, I recommend putting the incline pretty steep. That's really the only way you're gonna be able to get your heart rate up. When you're walking. Yeah, so as I was saying, really the only way to get your heart rate up is to really crank that incline and kind of push the speed to a real fast walk. I usually land around 8 incline for my treadmill. Every treadmill will be a little bit different, just the percentage of how much it actually inclines. But for my treadmill, it's usually around an 8 incline, and I can max out around a 4 speed. That's about as fast as I can go. And I'll do that to really get my heart rate going, get a good sweat going. But now for fat loss supplements right now, I'm taking Yohimbine, and then I'll do a little bit of caffeine before this, 100 milligrams. That's also going to help get my heart rate up and get things moving. As far as other tools to help if you hate cardio or you don't want to do it, I got a little cheat code here. If you do this, don't worry, it's not THC. It's tobacco, nicotine. Yeah, but that's another little tool you can use. I use that before cardio. Just helps me lock in, and really, the time fucking flies by. So if you're struggling to stay locked while you're doing cardio, or the time's just too long for you, another little thing you can do is cover up the time so you don't see the time. So you kind of just walk in space. Another thing I do is I don't watch videos, again, because if you put on a video, then you're just timing your session based off that video. So put on a 10-minute video, well, you know, after that video is done, you've done 10 minutes. Typically, I'll listen to music, or I'll just throw the headphones on. Like right now, I ain't got nothing playing. Just kind of locked in, thinking about my steps, taking every step with a purpose. So whether that's squeezing my glutes or coming up on my calves, kind of alternating between during the session. I just like to do everything with a purpose. But yeah, that's kind of it for the cardio. Like I was saying, if you're a fat loss client and you're just really trying to lose fat, you're just starting out, maybe just start with walking outside around your neighborhood. And eventually, if you need to bump up the intensity, jump on a treadmill, crank the incline up, and the speed up. The good thing about a treadmill is it's constant. So if you're at a 5 incline, you're always at a 5 incline. Versus outside, you may walk up a hill for a minute, and then you may walk down, you know, whatever. But like I said, the variables are controllable on a treadmill. It's just, for some people it is boring because you're just standing there staring at the same thing, but actually enjoy the treadmill. I've always done the treadmill for my preps. And then kind of reiterate on the bodybuilding side of things. If you are deep into a contest prep and you find yourself struggling with cardio, well, that's when you just got to flip the switch in your fucking brain and just do it at that point. You know, I've been there. I've done two 1 hour sessions before. I've got to a point where I'm going hypo on the treadmill. You know, my blood sugars, I tested it after, it was in the 50s after a cardio session, but I don't do 2 hours no more. That's when I didn't do steps. That was my very first time actually prepping. I thought you had to do 2 hours of cardio, but I never did. Like I said, I haven't done that since. Most I did since was 45 minutes in the morning. But like I said, steep incline, pretty fast pace, really getting things cranking. You know, that's the goal if you're trying to really do cardio. Is to get your heart rate up. You know, that's also going to help do lifts inside the gym, especially for like legs. You're going to be able to control your breathing better. You won't need as much time between sets. And there's also health benefits like blood pressure regulation with cardio and stuff like that. So if your blood pressure is high and you're not doing cardio, we're making a mistake. Let's see what else I can kind of talk about here. Just kind of get going here. Like I said, I use that tool to lock in. I use it. Like I said, it's just nicotine. I don't want to fucking get banned off YouTube. So yeah, it's another little tool that helps me stay fucking locked. And then, like I was saying, no videos, just listen to the music. I know the audio is going to be terrible on this fucking video. The camera's going to be shaking. Honestly, I don't care. If you watch it, you watch it. If you don't, you don't. I don't care. I'm just going to upload it. Another little tip, if you can, get a treadmill at your house. So this is a big thing for me. I got a treadmill here, so I can wake up, drink my caffeine, take my Yohimbine. 30 minutes later, I'm on the cardio machine, going. I don't have to drive to a gym, you know, go get out of my car, walk to the door. I just wake up, throw some socks on, like I said, get some hydration in, and then fucking go and get moving. That's a good thing about having a treadmill in your garage. Now for some people, well, they just won't use it. I know some people need to get out and go. That's fine if you gotta do that too. Like I said, just gotta find what works for you. Get your ass up. Now as far as machines to use, I prefer the treadmill. I've always done the treadmill. It doesn't destroy my legs like a bike. After 5 minutes, my legs are pumped to hell and just it fucks my legs. A Stairmaster, same thing, just fucks my legs. So that's why I just stick to walking. You know, that's what you do in your everyday life, you walk. So your body's already kind of used to that stimulus. It's just when I get on the cardio machine for the treadmill, I just kind of up the intensity to get my heart rate going. But yeah, that's gonna do it for the video. Just a little talk here over my cardio. Like I said, if you can't get your heart rate up on cardio, crank the intensity up. Don't matter if it's on a treadmill or whatever the hell you're doing. Do whatever you prefer. Make sure if you want actual cardiovascular benefits, crank this fucking intensity up. Get the heart rate going. Can't fucking reiterate that enough. You know, I see a lot of guys doing grandma cardio. Don't do that shit. You're really not going to get any benefits out of that. besides like a little bit of digestion and just movement. Obviously, you're like a 300-pound bodybuilder, it's different. But if you're like me in the 220 range, you're really gonna have to crank it up a little bit to get things moving. For the video, I'm fucking locked, bro. I've been hitting the shit out of that fucking thing. Fucking locked in. I could go for 3 hours on this fucking thing. So that's just a little tip I do that locks me in. I do it before training too. Again, just to really lock in. Like I was saying, though, it's just nicotine, nothing else. But yeah, that's gonna do it. I know I've said it in the video like 10 times already. Like I said, no one's probably gonna watch this video because the audio is fucking terrible. But if you get anything out of it, drop a comment down below. Like, peace.